Hello everyone, welcome to History and Social Impact of Coffee Part 1. My name is Jeanette Martinez, and in the first video of coffee, Marquette went over plant anatomy and environmental impact. I'll be going over the history and social impact of coffee, more than just a drink, a mystical berry from Ethiopia, wine of Araby, the birthplaces of coffee houses, Penny University, and the Age of Enlightenment. During the 1700s, coffee was gaining popularity and helped fuel the Industrial Revolution. With coffee in the picture, many lives were transformed. They started eating healthier and stopped having beer soup for breakfast, replacing it with coffee. People began to move into cities. It transformed their lives, attitudes, and eating habits because they started working in the industrial factories like textile and iron mills. In the late 18th century, the American colonies drank tea and not coffee. So King George raised the taxes on tea. The colonists didn't want to pay the tax. So in rebellion, they tossed the tea into the Boston Harbor. This is known as the Boston Tea Party of 1773. Coffee houses were happy because they profited from this event. As coffee houses opened, they provided a place where people can gather and drink coffee. More than just a drink. Coffee is not just a beverage, but a global commodity, a powerful economic force. Coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world. The first is oil. Every day, 2 billion people around the world drink coffee in the morning, including me. Coffee was valued at 269 billion in 2024, projected to reach 369 billion by 2030. And coffee quickly spread through the Arabian Peninsula, where people cultivated and traded coffee for the first time. 16th century is when it gained popularity in what is now Iran, Egypt, Syria, and Turkey. In the 17th century, coffee spread to Europe and Asia. 18th century was when it finally reached the Americas. 19th century, coffee was estimated at one of the world's most profitable export crops. It was the world's most sought-after commodity, second to crude oil. A mystical berry from Ethiopia. Legend of Kaladi, a goat herder, was the first person to discover coffee beans when his goats ate the cherry berries. One day he called for his goats to go home. They didn't come. He called again. They didn't come. So he went to go look for them, and he found them full of energy and dancing on their hind legs. He thought, oh dear, they're bewitched. So the next day he took them to the same place and watched them eat the berries from the tree. So he decided to try the berry, and he too was dancing with his goats, and he felt he would never get tired or grouchy again. Arab monks were the first to brew the coffee beans to help them stay awake during midnight prayers. Wine of Araby, the birth of coffee houses. Cava canes. Once coffee was discovered in Ethiopia, it quickly spread through the narrow band of the Red Sea to the Arabs, who took to the stimulating drink. Coffee spread from Yemen to made to major cities like Mecca, Cairo, Istanbul by the 15th-16th century. Sufi monks adopted coffee as a means of staying awake during midnight prayers, and only the wealthy had coffee rooms in their homes, and for those that didn't have such means, coffee houses began to pop up called kava canes, a place where men can gather, talk politics, play chess, and share information. And during that time, the Arabian Peninsula attracted thousands of travelers each year, and word spread about the kava canes serving the wine of Araby. The Penny University, an age of enlightenment. During the 17th century, coffee made its way to Europe, and coffee houses spread to London, Paris, and Vienna. European coffee houses became centers of intellectual, commercial, and political life. Coffee houses were where many companies have started, like the Lloyd's of London Insurance. Royal Society was planned in a coffee house. Hubs for Enlightenment thinkers like Voltaire and Rusey. They were called penny universities because for a price of a cup of coffee, one could access learned conversations and news. That was called penny universities. I hope you enjoyed my presentation of coffee. Next is Russell with part 2, and wrapping it up is Michaela, Plants for Medicine, Poison, Drugs, and Health.